Okay, let's find unknown sides in this. Okay, so let's say they're giving us here this to be 3 centimeters, and we don't know what B is, but they've given us this to be 30 degrees. All right, well, that's all the information I have. I have 30, I have 3, and I have this to be unknown. First of all, as we always do, we're going to label. So let's label according to theta. This is my opposite. This is my adjacent because it's next to theta. And this is my hypotenuse. You can always label hypotenuse and opposite, and the leftover side is your adjacent. Okay, now how do I know which to use, which ratio to use? Sine, tan, or cos? Okay, well, I like to tick the information I have. So I know I've got 3. What else do I have? Do I have a hypotenuse? No, I've just got a C there. So I'm not going to tick that. I am going to tick adjacent. Why? Because that's the one I'm looking for. So I'm working with adjacent and I'm working with opposite. Okay, now write your SOHCAHTOA. Some old houses can always hide their old age. Which ratio uses O and A? So which one only uses O and A? It's tan. That's right. So we're going to be using the tan ratio. So the first step there was label, then tick for the information you have, and 3, choose an appropriate ratio. Okay? If you follow these, I promise you can't get these wrong. Okay, so tan of theta is opposite over adjacent. Always write it out because that's actually worth 1 mark there because you recognize the correct ratio. So the first thing is we recognize is that we write down our first ratio. Then we fill in all the information. Now remember, theta is the angle. Do I have an angle here? Of course I do. It's 30 degrees, part of the information I'm given. Do I have an opposite? Yes, I do. I have 3 centimeters. Do I have a adjacent? No, but I definitely need to find it. So I put B there. Okay, now because B is at the bottom, all I need to do is something called a swap. Okay. And that's it. I use my calculator for the rest and I'm done. Okay, so you saw in the previous question where you had the unknown at the bottom. What did we do? We did a quick swap. So what happens now when the unknown is at the top? So if they give me 25 degrees and X here, and this one is 5.5 centimeters. I need to find X. So always first things first, label according to theta. So that's going to be my opposite, my hypotenuse, the longer side, and this is my adjacent. Tick the sides you have information for. So that's O and H. The only one that uses O and H is sine. Write out the ratio. So sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. The next line is fill in the information. So what's O? It's X. What's H? 5.5. And because I labeled it, it's easy. Now my unknown is up the top. Okay? So it's just a matter of multiplying those two numbers together. 5.5 and sine 25. Now remember, sine 25 is just a decimal, okay? When we combine sine with an angle, it becomes a decimal in most cases. Okay, so then X is going to equal to whatever that is. So according to my calculator here, to 1 decimal place, 5.5 times by sine 25, you get 2.32 to 2 decimal places. Okay, thanks for watching.